Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have y'all back here. It's good to be back. Got more content for you guys today. Sorry my last video was strictly about the car. I was really excited about kind of showing y'all what I had been building outside. It's come a long way. I'm really happy about it. Really excited to finally get it out on the road. I'm hoping to have it finished by the beginning of summer. But today we're just going to talk about a couple things. Currently what I'm doing, I figured it'd be a good topic to go over. We're going to be talking a little bit about fitment, wheel color, and just kind of overall color scheme of what we're going to be doing with the NSX and how you can help easily figure out what color and color scheme you want to go with on your car. Until then, let's cue that intro. Alright guys, so big thing I want to cover is accents. So accents are a huge deal when it comes to trying to figure out what color you want to go with, like wheels versus interior versus body. You always want to go with your main color accents. You don't want to have like 4 and 5, 6, 7 colors on the car at once, because the car doesn't. Sometimes you can get those colors, some colors to work in that much of a color scheme, but most of the time, like for instance, I'm going to be doing white wheels on the NSX, and I'm going with a blue body, but we're doing blue accents on the wheels. Also with the interior, we're going to be going with I don't really want to do white because I'm not a big fan of white interior. That's just me. I'm going to end up figuring out what extra I want to do for the interior, because I know I want to match the blue. And I want to have small white accents here and there, like on the door handles, some on the dash. But for the main interior, I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do with that. I'm kind of leaning towards black because I think the black and blue will look good. But if I go with the black and blue, then I don't want to have white accents on the interior. So we're going to be going over a little bit of that today. We're going to show you some progress for the NSX. Finally got the wheels on, the entire undercarriage is finished. We're going to be moving on. I actually just got finished priming the body for the final layer of primer, so that way we can lay on our first coat of paint and wet sand and repeat after that. So after that we want to continue and go into doing our interior work. Still debating whether I'm more leaning towards starting the interior first and then going to the body. This is going to be, this build is actually going to be in the March show. I'll have to put a link in the description of the show that I'm going to be attending in March. Like I said, last show, the Hope It Don't Snow show, I really wanted to attend that one. Just a bunch of stuff came up, so I wasn't able to attend that show. But for this one, I'm really excited. This will be actually my first like professional build in an actual show, like entering in a contest. So I'm really excited about that. Couple other things I want to go over too. Just what we're all doing on the NSX. I'm actually going to be doing some aftermarket steering wheels that I was able to get through 3D resin printed. We're going to be doing, I'm thinking about doing some bucket seats.
Oh my God! Wow!
And I really want to touch up on my how-tos. If you guys could leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see. Maybe it's to make the headlights have more detail, or maybe it's to know where to get wide body kits or side skirts or spoilers, wings as people call them, or what's the best style of wheel for certain cars. Any questions you guys have, please leave in the comments, because it would really help me out. Allows me to create better content for this channel, allows me to reach out to the audience and kind of, compare different styles and what looks the best. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. It helps me out and helps you out, so that way I can reach out to more people and just get more people involved in the hobby. I do know there's a lot of older guys that are doing the classics and all that, and they have done that for tens of years when it comes to modeling. I'm just trying to pretty much start a new generation of hobbyers, whether it be because I'm going to be doing some classics on this channel too, but just to get into the new modern vehicles, because if I feel like if we touch that fan base, then this hobby can grow even more. But for now, I want to go to the bench so we can go over the NSX and go over everything we're going to be going. So here we go. All right, guys, so first things first, I just want to show y'all kind of the undercarriage, kind of finished product finally of the undercarriage. A lot of work came into this. I'm really excited, really happy. I didn't mention it, but a couple other things I want to go over today is just tiny detail. And like, I ended up doing some lettering on the tires, and that's actually hand drawn on there. Those are not stickers, believe it or not. So we're going to be going over that a little bit. And today just how to get that good fitment. So let's start by going over how I actually got these letters on these tires. So the biggest key I will say is to use these jelly roll pins. I got these in a 3-pack at Hobby Lobby. They come in different sizes. This is just a 0.5. I believe there's a 0.5, a 0.7 or a 0.8, and a 1. But the 0.5 is the finest tip that you'll be able to go. And I mean, you can see there that it's kind of blurry, but very, very fine tip, pretty much kind of like a ballpoint pen. But yeah, these are called jelly rolls. Like I said, you can get them at Hobby Lobby. Any detail fine work that I have to do that's extremely small, this is the way to go. Definitely requires a lot of patience. I had to put on some music and kind of just go over it a bunch of times, maybe like 3 or 4 times. Go over it once, let it dry, go over it again, let it dry. So it's definitely a patience thing. But I'm telling you, just put on some music and just get in your own workspace and then just enjoy the time being by yourself, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it actually came out pretty good. I do have some touching up to do, at least on this wheel where I got some, looks like white paint right there, but and some touching up on that P right there. But other than that, like that one, this one came out pretty good. So as you can see, really good. I'm very impressed. I mean, this is about second best to actually getting stickers, putting them on the tires, because obviously that is the much more easier option. But isn't quite yet done yet. This is about how low it's going to be sitting on the mat. And I did not glue the tie rod completely down because I actually wanted the wheels to turn, and as you can see, they turn together. I can just turn this one and they both turn together. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna save this. I'm not gonna glue this down so that they stay straight. If I want to give it a little bit of character and have the wheels turn on display, then I'm able to do that. You guys have already seen the body. For those who haven't, I mainly just did like the upper and lower control arms red. Did all the sub chassis framing with my my liquid chrome pen, and you can also get this at Hobby Lobby. This is really nice. Comes with a ballpoint finer type, and I believe this is it's a 0.8. And then you got the more wider type to carry bigger surface areas, and that's a 3.0. But sorry, trying to put this back together. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting one of those. They work about dang close to what my my actual chrome paint does. So yeah, this came out really good. I can't complain. If I had to go back the next time that I'm going to do an undercarriage, my airbrush actually stopped working, so the undercarriage I had to hand paint, and from here on out I will be airbrushing the chassis before I even mount up anything. I did paint it before I mounted up anything, but it just didn't come out the way I really wanted it. But who's to complain? Because most of the time you're gonna be seeing it like this at the show, unless you have like a stand with a mirror under it, which this one's not. I mainly want for this build, I wanted to focus on the body and the interior, just making it look as pretty as I possibly can. But we will actually, I'm gonna throw it over to Robert, and he's gonna show you what it looks like with the body on it. All right, guys, so this is what it's gonna end up looking like. Got my fitment nice and tight, just the way we like it. Kind of like pretty much a track build. Really happy about how this whole thing turned out. I have no complaints. Biggest thing I would say is having a really good, which I wanted to talk about, is having a really good wheel selection, because obviously these are not the stock wheels it came with, and I actually have a bin of all different types of wheels. So any wheels you not really possibly could think of, but I have a very good and wide selection of wheels and tires. And some tires are in here because they go with, I know that the ones that they go with in here, but these are actually another set of those same wheels that I'm running right here, if I can get them. These right here. These are kind of a thinner set because I wanted to run the wider wheels on all four for these. But yeah, I would definitely look into getting some stuff 3D printed from either MCB Products or Z-Force Model Works. They both have a really good and wide selection of wheels. I would definitely go with them and just look on their website and see what they got. You really would be surprised at the amount of selection that those two guys alone have. But yeah, so we're not going to go into crazy detail on this. For the headlights, I still have to get them painted. This is the original color of the model. But so the headlights are going to be facing like this. But I kind of want to do what they call the style sleepy eye, which the headlights aren't fully exposed. They're about halfway down, and that's kind of where the term comes from, a sleepy eye, because they look like they're lowered down a little bit. So yeah, that's the style I'm going to be going with, and this will end up being the same color as the body. And then obviously the kit came with headlights that we're able to put in there, along with the rest of the like the corner lights, the fog lights, all that stuff. So we're going to be putting all that in. Next, we're going to be, as you can see, I haven't really touched it at all, but we're going to be doing the interior side. And these are the seats that came with it. But I also have 3D printed off seats that I'm kind of debating using. So that's that one. And I have a bunch of different, I'll move this out the way. I also have a bunch of different seats that I have options of using. Some of them have the 3D printed harness already in them. Some of them don't. Because I've really thought about using seats that don't have the harness in them, and just making my own harness with some style with Tamiya tape, and then just ordering the buckles from MCB. The next video probably, or maybe the one after that, I'll be making a tutorial on how to make those seat belts, because I know that sometimes they can be a little tricky, especially for us new guys. We gotta stick together. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards doing like a bucket style seat, since this is kind of like a track build. I still really do like this seat, but this is more of like obviously the stock OEM seat that came with it, and no like holes for the seat belt or nothing like that. And if I already have it, I'm not going to take my time having to drill these out and all that. So I also am in the works of, this is the exact same car, it's just got pretty much everything OEM, and I kind of want to paint this little Hot Wheels car the same color as that, so whenever I put them on display, I can kind of have them right next to each other, and they'll look identical to each other. So I think that'd be pretty cool. And also, there was a lot more space, as you can see. You can see the back, how much gap there is. And I actually pushed this up and glued it into place. So the fitment is like really tight to the fenders. And see, this one's still sagging down in the back. But all it takes is just to push it up. And then you got that no clearance kind of slammed look. So I think that's the way I'm going to go with that. Got a couple interior parts. So I'm actually thinking about running this steering wheel. I got these from my mom and dad have a 3D printer, so she's actually printed me off a bunch of steering wheels to use. Just two different styles for now, but obviously these are the ones I'm going with. The kit actually came with two steering wheels, along with everything for right hand or left hand drive. And obviously I'm doing a right hand drive. But you have this Acura one, which is pretty cool. And they also come with, which I was gonna run this one for the longest time, a Honda steering wheel. I was gonna run this one, but I was like, you know what? Since this is a track build, I need to run an aftermarket steering wheel. So, yeah, all this stuff, I'll give you a little hint. All this stuff comes from Colt 3D, anywhere from the steering wheels to the wheels and tires to, if you want these, just like these big track wings, just like the one on the back of here. This is the exact same thing. All that stuff comes from Colt 3D. So, yeah, guys, I'm really excited. Here's a little update on the K-Series motor. I haven't really still done anything to it, but the guy who made this for me, Model Makers, Bryce Timpany, he was wondering how this went. So if you want to build a K-Series motor, I'll definitely hit him up. If you have a 3D printer yourself and you can print it yourself, then I would definitely go on Colt 3D because they have these same models on Colt 3D. But yeah, really good fitment. Everything turned out perfect. I mean, I'm really happy with this, and I can't wait to start working on it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. My Civic, my 98 Civic that I did, I kind of messed up. I trimmed a little bit too much on trying to make a custom wide body kit when I had no idea that they make regular wide body kits for the Civic. So I had my parents print me off a wide body kit for a 98 Civic Coupe, hatchback. And once I order that new Civic, we're gonna be putting that together. I accidentally scratched this off, but this was my carbon fiber hood. So yeah, that little bit came off, and I actually need to order some more thinner for this so I can get it nice and smooth. And along with doing the seatbelt, I'll make a tutorial video on how to get these nice and smooth and pretty. So yeah, once I get the Civic in, we're gonna be starting that up. Really excited about that. Couple other things, we got small stuff like a couple of different style hubs in here. We got some distributors, so whenever we do like a B series or a D series, we can run a distributor. Though I'm pretty sure this is for a V8. It's a V8 distributor because it looks like there is 9 plugs, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But other than that, no, that's pretty much it. NSX is going really great. Really excited. I actually have to glue this wing back down because I accidentally broke it, but you know, life of a modeler. So, you know, we break it, we fix it, we repeat, and we keep on going because that's all we can do, and just make it look as pretty and as best that we physically can. But I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to show it off at the show on Sunday. I mean, not Sunday, in March, and see how much attention it pulls, because I might be wrong, but out of all the shows I've been to, I have never seen a wide body Acura NSX. So I'm really curious to see how she's gonna do. And I'm not big on winning first place. I just really like to show off my work and maybe give other people ideas of stuff to build. So let's cut back over to the other Robert and see how we're gonna end up finishing up this video. All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for this one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe so I can reach out to more and more people about the hobby. I'm really excited. Been trying to keep going and going since day one. So I feel like I've made good progress since I've started doing this. Sorry. But I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things. I'm really excited about this Axia R32 Skyline. That's the next build I'm going to be starting. With that one, I'm going to go completely box stock. I might do aftermarket wheels and steering wheel and seat, but other than that, I'm probably going to stick to mainly like all the same decals as box stock and all that. So until next time, I appreciate everybody watching. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you for all the subscribers. It really does mean a lot. And make sure you guys stay safe.